What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Monsters of Dirt. You know what it is. It's time. Yep, that time of the week for the Monster Mash. They did the mash. It's going to be a graveyard smash, no doubt about it. We got the Monster Mash coming your way. You can see it already. Loads of different cars out here. 4 different series on the dirt at one time here. We got the super late. We got the modifieds, the UMPs there. Dirt street stocks, as well as the Gander Mountain trucks. Gonna be ripping that topside here at Eldora today. And again, it was the mash. It is the Monster Mash. Brought to you none other by this guy right here, Chummy Miller and Chummy Motorsports, baby. Check us out at Chummy Motorsports over on Facebook, guys. It's going to be a fun one here tonight, as it always is with this Enduro run. They're going to give a random qualify and boom. Or not a qualify, I apologize. It's a random pill draw in these classes, and boom, we're going to hit the road for some fun here tonight. Guys, thanks for tuning in here on CWTV. As always, once we're done with this one tonight, we got the Fix Pro series coming your way, and then SRTV bringing you that All-Star series. You guys are the best. Thanks so much for tuning in here. We got the checkered flag here on practice. We're going to be rolling in to the main event here now. They're going to line up. Like I said, we got a random draw coming your way. They're going to get them lined up here as Dylan Yeager going to get us started from the top of the field here. And wouldn't you know, a name we haven't seen in a long, long time, starting in the front of those UMPs, old Corey Whitworth. See how he rides it out today. Waiting on some of these guys to make some final adjustments. And we will be heading into the mash. Yeah, it's the Monster Mash. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in here today. Can't say it enough. Appreciate each and every one of you. It's going to be fun. That I can promise. How's everybody doing tonight? Where's everybody tuning in from? Chat with me. Let's have some fun as these guys get going here on the track. See what they can put out there. Make sure these guys got everything showing. They have a little difficulty here with the trading paints. We'll get it going, though. Guys, again, this is going to be a fun one. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you are as excited as I am. We're about to get it on here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. There's the green flag, and we will stay green the rest of the way here. These guys are boogieing on down. It's going to be a fun one here. Dylan Yeager getting out there to a good jump right behind him. They got 3 wide between Hagen Sorensen, Gavin Collins, and Davin Cardwell there. Davin Cardwell coming up into second on the top side in that the 70 machine. Getting it done. Let's see what he can put down here. Check in on those UMPs. You got Corey Whitworth up on the top side. Travis Creech looking down low. Seeing if he can get around Whitworth. And this one transferred right into the feature there with the practice track. So very slicked off here early. We got 60 laps at Eldora. Let's take a look back here at the Gander Mountain Trucks. There's two of them here tonight. Dylan Thomas, Dylan Petty throwing it down against each other. And then meanwhile, Richard Murtaugh Jr. taking on the street stock here tonight. He's throwing it down in style. He's got that 8 of Tyler Jackson right behind him here. Well, let's look up at the front as Davin Cardwell gets around William Yeager. As they got some traffic there in the street stocks. We got just about every type of vehicle out there right now. They're putting it down. They're having fun. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in here. It's always a good time here. See what they can get going here. It's going to be a solid one. Like I said, there's no doubt about that when you put the monsters of dirt here on the track. Doesn't matter where you're at. It's always going to be fun. Always going to be a good time here. Look at him go across that top side here. Davin Cardwell really fighting with Yeager and Gavin Collins here. Corey Whitworth starting to pull away from Travis Creech in the UMPs. We look back here, and Dylan Thomas in that truck. And it looks like Dylan Petty fell off. He's in the pits here. So Richard Murtaugh now going to be ripping that top side in the street stock. He's leading this division, but it looks like John Etheridge coming in with some force. He's going to get him. Gets to the low side there, and him and Sean Hayes going to battle it out again. These guys have had some fun in this series before. We've seen them battle it out, throw it down against each other. Hope to see just that now as John Etheridge in front of the street stocks. Look back up at Corey Whitworth. He's trying to hold off Jesse Johnsrud, pulling up in that Supra now as Corey Whitworth riding that top side heavy. Go back up to the front of this match here. Davin Cardwell starting to pull away from Yeager. Doing a great job at it as well. See if he can hold himself up at the front here. As this track is slicked off, Cardwell knows what he's doing on a nice slick track. See if he can keep it clean as he's making his way around some UMPs right now. That's the 75 machine and Travis Creech. He's sitting second in that class here. There's the 69 of Whitworth ripping it down. He's gone from the top side down low, back down to the top side. Back down to the low side. He's all over the track here just trying to find a good old line here. There's Chummy. There's old Mark Miller. He's got a Supra coming. Oh, Davin just plows him. Woo! Got a bunch of guys getting into it there. Meanwhile, Cardwell here in the 70 machine, taking it to the house, really putting it down. Look at all the different vehicles here at Eldora. You gotta love it. It's a good old time here at the Monster Mash. You don't see many series like this. This is the top series that the drivers wanted, but didn't make the cut, if you will, here with the Monsters of Dirt as a full-time series. So they put them all together on the track, and they're running them. They're having fun with them. There you see Etheridge still up in front of that street stock division. The street stock's 3 laps down right now. Sean Hayes right behind Etheridge. See if he can get him. As that's Corey Whitworth down on the low side in the UMP getting it done. These guys are putting on one heck of a show. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? If you do, hop on over to www.iracingmonstersofdirt.com. Join in on the fun. Come on down. This is the mid-season championship. Whoa, baby. Ooh. And that's the fun with the Enduro. They're going to keep it rolling here Sean Hayes, John Etheridge are hooked up on that top side. They got it rolling right now. Let's look back up to Gavin Cardwell as he's got Sorensen. Let's see how far straight away behind. That 70 machine really rolling right now up on the top side. He's got it down. We look at Corey Whitworth. Looks like we got a battle back here with the 30 of Dwayne Moss. See where he's battling. We got Yeager. He's right up to that top side. How far back is he from Dwayne? He's about 2.7 seconds. So look back here at John's Rut. He's trying to pull himself back up through the pack here in these super late models. Whitworth up on that top side in the UMP now. Doing a great job holding steady. I've seen some videos of like real races like this, and it looks like it's so much fun to maybe not partake in. I can see that be a little stressful probably. But as a spectator, as a broadcaster, that would be absolutely incredible to watch. It looks like it's just an absolute blast to see. Have you gone? I'd assume, Scott. Gavin Cardwell lapping. Who is that there? It looks like Justin Robinson going to go a lap down. That's Chummy up in the... Chummy's the turtle right now. Turtle. He's up on his hood. They're going to keep it rolling there. You see the Gander Mountain truck riding that high side. That's Dylan Thomas. He's 3 laps down right now. Then the street stocks. Sean Hayes got around Etheridge here. They are 4 laps down at the moment. But, hey, they're going to keep it rolling. Gavin Collins now trying to reel in Davin. Let's look where Davin is. Let's check that nose here. Woo, baby. Look at that. He is riding steady. He's got Yeager in front of him. Yeager not in a position he is used to here. Having a little trouble here tonight from Eldora. As Cardwell going to go down to the low side, get around some traffic. Going to see if he can hunt down William Yeager here next. See what he's got for him. A couple times. A-Mod stock cars put on a show. Mod lights, sprint cars. Yes, that's what I've seen is like the mod lights and the sprint cars. I'm thinking if I'm a sprint car man, I'm a little nervous, you know? But hey, these guys know how to throw it down out there. It's fun to watch. Woo, baby. Davin sliding up there, getting into Yeager a little bit. That's the 07 then. Oh, there's Davin. Getting into it with John Etheridge and some others. Let's see if somebody's going to get around. There goes Gavin Collins. Gavin Collins now in the lead here in the super late models. New overall leader here, that 713 of Gavin Collins. He's trying to put Sorensen a lap down, not too far ahead of him. Corey Whitworth doing a great job. Only 1 lap down in that UMP right now. Holding steady. Gotta love it. He's doing a great job right now, keeping it clean. Doing a fantastic job holding it down here. Let's take a look overall at this beautiful track, beautiful facility here. Going up in the BWSports1.com blimp. Look at that. So many different cars on the track. So much action going on down there. We'll head back down towards... We'll watch Corey Whitworth here as he's still ripping it down to the low side. He's going to try to put the... Look like the 49 of Brent Homan down a lap in the class. Meanwhile, up in front, Gavin Cardwell, 8 seconds now behind Gavin Collins. Over halfway through this one, 34 of 60 complete. These guys are pushing on, showing a great time here. Corey Whitworth in that UMP is 6th overall. Doing a great job. If he keeps it clean here, he may be able to keep it just 1 lap down. Whoa, baby. He's going to put the 49 machine of Brent Homan another lap down in that class there. He does get around him. He's going to keep on moving. He's going to keep on keeping on. Gavin Cardwell falling back from that leader, Gavin Collins now. Gavin Collins has a 10-second lead 10-second lead over the field here. Got some piling up here with John Etheridge and crew back here. These guys really going at it, having a good old time here from Eldora. Couldn't ask for a better run there. Here you just had the two monsters there side by side. That's John Etheridge, Anthony Caudill. AC2 skins there. These guys are putting it down here. Gavin Collins still extending that lead out in the front. Keeping a steady run going down on the low side. Yeager, or sorry, not Yeager, trying to stay on the lead lap. He is riding that top side wall. Going to throw a crossover here on the 713 to remain on that lead lap. 713 going back down to the low side. Gavin Collins trying to get out of the way of the 48 out in front and get something going. We are lap 41 of 60, 42 now of 60. And these guys exchanging blows back and forth. Yeager trying to stay on the lead lap. Whitworth falling to 8th place. He's a lap ahead of everybody in the mods, though. So he's got a comfortable gap here. There's that 03. Just riding that top side in the truck, keeping it steady. And Sean Hayes back here up on the top side as well. In that 00. Getting it done in the street stock as he has Tyler Jackson behind him. You see that light blue machine, that 8. He's the next one in line for the lead here. Not too far behind Sean Hayes. Look back up at Whitworth as he's carving through some traffic. And back to Gavin, 12 seconds ahead of Davin Cardwell. Tanner Folds trying to make around. He does. Gets around Yeager and gets a lap back there. So now he's got a whole lap to catch that spot of Dylan Yeager we're watching right now. And the 713 of Gavin Collins does get out and in front of the 48 cleanly, and he's moving on here. And it looks like Davin Cardwell throws in the towel. He is going to step out of this one. He is done for the night here. So Sorensen now in the 45 machine, taking second place in the supers and overall. There's that battle in the street stock. It's getting close. That's Tyler Jackson really trying to reel in Sean Hayes as they're coming down to the closing parts of this. Let's go in the cockpit here. You know, he's going to make a move. Let's pop it out. Oh, they get into it. Let's see that one real quick. Take it back and watch the little carnage unfold. Whoopsie! The 8 gets out and in front of that 0 now. See a little damage. Tyler Jackson still out in front of the street stock division right now, out 4 seconds ahead after that incident. Gavin Collins, a 14-second lead over Sorensen. Corey Whitworth, the whole lap over the field there, and Dylan Thomas is riding dirty by himself. In that 03 up on that top side there, you see 3 of the 4 classes right there in the line. The trucks, the UMPs, the supers, they're riding with each other right now as they cross the line. It'll be lap 52 of 60. There it is. Whitworth diving down to the low side of this 03, and this track is pretty much gone. You see nothing but slick, slick, slick going through those corners here. 69 machine really putting on a show. Gavin Collins trying to reel him back in to put him another one down. Can he catch Corey Whitworth before the end of this one? As they hit the line, it'll be lap 54 of 60. And that 713 is digging as well as he can here. Back to the low side. Gonna look to put that 15 machine there. Tanner folds a lap down, so Tanner now 2 laps down there. You see them all. You see them all. You got the truck in it. You got the street stock, the UMP. You got it all there in one shot. And that's the fun of the Monster Mash here with the Monsters of Dirt. Chummy Motorsports getting it on. Gavin Collins still out in front of this pack here. He's got a solid lead if he can just keep it clean. That's a big if when you're on a track that's slicked off like none other with a bunch of guys here. As Corey Whitworth going to try to get it going here. See what he's got. The 53 sideways. He's got the 21 in front of him. Sorry, the 421 in front of him, John Etheridge. See if he can get it out and clear here. He's got Bryce Nichols in that 64. Looking down the barrel, he's trying to put him a lap down. Looks like Tanner got into, oh, there's a wall there, and that's going to let the 713 get him again. Down to the low side, out in front. 3 laps to go here. 713 and Gavin Collins putting on a show. Corey Whitworth now 3 laps down from that field, but he's got a whole lap ahead of his class here in this UMP modified. Dylan Thomas ripping it down here with 3 laps to go. He's the only one left in the trucks. And then we got Tyler Jackson in the 8 machine, battling Sean Hayes, 3.6 seconds ahead. So Tyler really just has to keep it clean, and he can walk away with this one. We've got 2 to go here. Now we're on the final lap. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Gavin Collins crosses that line. Gonna have to keep it clean. He's all good to go as he's trying to get Bryce Nichols and put all but Sorensen down 1 lap. He does. Does he do it? He did. Got him there right at the end. Does get Bryce Nichols a lap down. Gavin Collins, your overall winner and winner of the Super Lates. Corey Whitworth going to take the UMPs. We got Dylan D. Thomas in the trucks and Tyler Jackson walking away your winner in these street stocks. Let's talk to him. The Auralex interview loft. We'll see what they thought about this one. I gotta find them. Gotta find them. Gotta find them. Gotta find them. I'm gonna line them up at the start finish line. Get a nice little photo op here, and then I'm sure they'll be bringing them on in. Well, we'll give them a few moments here. We'll see if we're going to get anybody. I do see Dylan Thomas. Let's talk to Mr. Yardbird here. See what he's got to say about the run here in the Monster Bash. Dylan Thomas, do you got a copy? Another great run out here by the Yardbird. You put it down in the trucks today. What was the, you haven't been running the trucks all series, have you?
Every night I think.
Okay. So every night but one there. But hey, you throw it out there. There's only 2 of you tonight, unfortunately. But hey, you kept it smooth, steady, just ripping that top side. And you walk away with a win today. You got to feel good, double points.
Yeah, I wish some more of us would show up. These are one of the funnest things there are to drive, really. But, I mean, a win's a win, I guess.
Hey, it's the beginning of a good thing right now. We got the start of a good thing. That just looks like a load of fun. And I've asked you guys this before in the trucks, but you guys really just throw the car around completely different than everybody out here, even in the street stocks. How much maybe of a disadvantage is that to you guys in the trucks?
Oh, it's a huge disadvantage. I feel like I weigh 7,000 pounds and I'm driving on 4 hockey pucks, but it's a blast.
That's a good way to put that there. You're an elephant on ice there. That's a good way to look at it. And man, oh man, this track looked like it hardly had anything around the turns today. It was so slick. What'd you have to think about that?
This thing ain't got much grip when there's a lot of grip in the track, so the slick actually helps this truck a lot because it slows everybody else down, equalizes a little bit, but there's no touching a modified or a late model.
No way, no how. Really, when you're out there by yourself like that, is your mindset to kind of race the street stocks, or in your head are you just thinking, hey, I got to finish this, just put it cleanly into this, and I'm good to go?
I try to beat the street stocks since there's no other trucks, but if I can't do that, I just try and stay out of everybody's ways. Them late models, they'll bully you around pretty good.
Absolutely, especially when you got Gavin Cardwell out there. You got to watch out. No, I'm just joking around. That 03, what a fantastic run you had here today. You kept it clean, kept it smooth, and you walk away with the win and double points. Who do you want to thank for getting it done, man?
I want to thank Mike M Designs for the good-looking truck here. All the guys over at SSR. Congrats to Corey on his return. Glad to see he's back, and I think that's about it.
Well, thank you so much, Dylan, for a fantastic run here today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's move on here. We'll see who else is down here. I think I just saw Gavin Collins. Good. Oh, there's Corey Whitworth, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, bud?
How are you?
I am fantastic. How have you been is the better question.
Here.
Well, yeah, you're here, and you're back here. You're ripping it up, and, man, you were keeping up with those supers for a while.
Yeah, they got a little more tired than I got, so I wasn't surprised that they drove off like they did.
How much is the racing in the real life kind of, if any, benefited you here coming back and throwing down the modified here?
I think the racing and iRacing really helped me in the real life kind of thing. I don't know, it's a lot different coming back than being in the real car. We were about to take the green, and I reached down and grabbed my shifter to pop it in neutral to clear the motor out before we went. I was like, this ain't the real thing.
Old habits die hard, you know? That's good. But I saw you had a lot of success here this summer through the season. Hopefully, we're going to see Corey Whitworth a little more on the off season here on iRacing.
Slowly accumulated everything to get back in it. I'm using an old wheel right now, so hopefully the fan effect gets here before long, and I can get back to feeling comfortable with it.
There you go. Well, you look pretty comfortable here tonight. Like I said, I can't wait to see you put it down here a little more, and congrats to the win here today. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Just Monsters of Dirt for giving me somewhere to race where I could try to get back in the swing of everything. Teammates at Southern Sim Racing, Mike M at Mike M Designs, and I guess you for the broadcast.
Well, thank you so much. Like I said, I am excited. I saw your name up on the board, and I got a little happy inside to see Corey Whitworth back on the service here.
Yeah, I missed you too.
Well, thank you so much, sir, and congrats on the success here tonight and on the real course here this summer.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it. We'll go here and we'll move to talk to Gavin Collins. Whoopsie. Just put him in the wrong place there. Gavin Collins. Do you got a copy? What a run you had out there today in that 713 machine as Gavin got in a little trouble and you found yourself at the top side of that, and you just kept it clean the rest of the day, kept out of the nonsense, the mess that was, and you found yourself on top of the board here. What you got to say about that race?
Man, it was a lot of fun, that was for sure, but if Gavin never got caught up, then he definitely would have walked away with that one. But it's just all about keeping your nose clean and just making the right move at the right time and keeping your nose clean.
Absolutely. What's it like when you are the fastest car on the track as far as that goes to really be able to keep it clean, keep it steady, and just stay out of the way of the traffic when you do make it around there?
To be honest, it was crazy, especially coming up around the street stocks. That was a little shaking at first because I don't know if I'm having some technical difficulties on my end or something like that, but I'd be right next to him, and then next thing you know, I'd almost be near him, like a little bit closer to him, and it'd freak me out. So I was just taking it very slow towards the end there and trying to stay away from everybody.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with that. It's like I said, you gotta get it clean there to get it in, and that in fact you did. And man, that just looks like an absolute blast to be out there and running this enduro series here that the Monsters of Dirt has put on.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially when you're the fastest car out there and you go by these guys and you're like, yo, see ya.
Can you do that one more time? That was fantastic.
Yo, see ya.
That's what the 713 was saying all day here. Gavin, what a show you put on here. Are you going to be running the Fix series here coming up?
Yeah, I'll be running the Fix, and then I'll also be in the All-Stars as well.
You're going to go for the trifecta here tonight. We'll be cheering you on from the booth. That 713, who you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Got to thank you for broadcasting, John for putting on all these series. Then I got to thank my team owner, Richard Murtaugh, Rocket Racing Setups, all my teammates over there, great guys. And also my dirt box, Milner Race Designs. There's a couple out there that I don't really have on the list at the moment, but thank you to all of them.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're going to get out there, you got to get it down there. You just got to start circling the car, start looking around like Carpenter did when he won the Chili Bowl.
Yeah, normally I got it pulled up on my phone like, all right, yeah, that's it, yeah.
What a run today. Congrats to you on the overall winner here, Gavin Collins.
Thank you.
We'll move here, and I see the winner now of the Street Stocks here, Tyler Jackson. Let's talk to him. I thought I saw him. I thought I did. Where'd he go? There he is. Let's talk to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tyler Jackson. Do you have a copy, sir?
We got you.
What a run that was there in the Street Stocks for you guys. You have always been a top runner here. You always see that light blue, the teal 8, always up in front. You got a little damage there about midway through it, but able to keep it out in front, run us through that last little bit.
I tell you what, you don't realize how fast those other cars are until you run around there with a street stock. Really stuck. Yeah, I caught that damage. I kind of used Sean Hayes up for the pass. That goes back to Lernerville in the first week of the other enduro of the Tuesday night series. So he used me up there, so I used him up, and then he repaid me, tried to make me look like a modified.
You're pretty close there. You do have a resemblance of some sorts here, but man, what a run you had today. How much fun is it? We talked to Gavin Collins about being the fast guy on the track, but there's got to be a little fun in being the slower class on the track as well.
I've ran the super lights a couple times, but with this being open setups, I really only have a good setup for the street stock. So I'm trying to go for the overall points win. So I'll just stick with the street stocks and let those guys shoot on by me.
Hey, absolutely. You just got to keep it clean. And kind of the same question again is when I asked the 713, what's it like when you're making your way through traffic? What's it like when these guys are catching up to you and there's a whole row of guys, as Gavin said, going, well, goodbye?
Yeah, honestly, I just try to run the top and let them do whatever they do. It's pretty wild when they're half the straightaway behind you and then you're coming out of the corner and they're slide jobbing you. It's pretty wild. It's really hard to explain.
Absolutely. We'll have to ride around in the cockpit sometime. We'll have to see just what you mean, because I can picture it right now, and it's a little pucker city there.
Yeah, I think next week I'm turning off my rearview mirror, so I don't know when they're coming.
Not a bad idea. You just got to watch the relative as it goes from 3 seconds to 0.3 real quick there.
Yeah, they might as well put the 410 wing sprints out there the way they shoot by us.
Right, absolutely. The midgets are coming there as well. Congrats to the 8 machine on getting the win here in the street stocks. Who you want to thank for getting it all done?
Yeah, I got to thank the girlfriend as always. Put a lot of laps in down here. A lot of practice. Got to thank Jack's EDM, NC Resources, Milner Media and Design for giving me this cool looking shark wrap. Got to thank John for putting this league on. This league, I mean, I run all 4 series he has, and it's just a blast. And thank you guys for the awesome broadcast.
Well, absolutely. Thank you for the kind words there, and that's what we got. Are you going to be in the Pro Fix series here coming up?
Yeah, I'll be towards the back, so look for me back there.
Sounds good. We'll look for the shark there. There's blood in the water.
All right, take it easy, brother.
Take care. What a run it was here tonight. And like the 713